Let's tour the finest resort in Mexico while my baby listens to classical music in the background. First, when you walk in, you have this gorgeous open lobby. As you can see, it's extremely clean. There's so much space. There's this beautiful grand bar where you will find a lot of people congregating with these nice chairs beside. So if you want to sit at the bar, you want to sit in the chairs, floor to ceiling windows where you can see this really great lush vegetation and all of the sun coming in. This is a great area if you do have little kids because they are just running around having fun. You can have a drink, and honestly, there's usually multiple little kids that are just playing with each other. The stairs were a big hit for the toddlers, so just keep that in mind. Around the edges of this lobby, you will find the majority of their restaurants. To name a few, they have this tapas restaurant here. They have a steakhouse, the Brass. They have a Asian cuisine. They also have a Mexican cuisine, and they do have a Japanese hibachi style restaurant. You do need to make a reservation for this one, and it is different than the Asian cuisine restaurant. They have a few others not pictured here, and this Imagine Lounge where you are able to have your kids while you go to eat if they are 3 and above. They do have entertainment. This is where their like theater is. And so they had a Mexico party. We went to that. I will be honest, this was a cute little entertainment moment. I didn't love when the horse came on stage. He seemed really scared. The rest of their entertainment productions were pretty lackluster. One was like seriously crazy. We had to leave after 5 minutes. I truly don't know what was going on. But this Mexico, they have like Mexico dinner night, and this was really cute. Just a ton of Mexican food and dancing. As you can see here, once we head outside, the grounds are really gorgeous. They have little mirror pools. This is the coffee shop here that's on the outside right next to the pool, which much needed. This is like has tacos and burritos. It's really outside of the buffet, one of the main places that you can get lunch. So I will say lunch options are decently limited. But if you're willing to do, pool bar, things like that, you have a few more options. You can find gorgeous trees, plants. Our daughter walked around and just pointed out all of the rocks to us. Very big deal to her. So find a place with rocks, I guess. But everywhere you're walking here, we had very windy and kind of cooler weather. It was just gorgeous. Here you have the Italian restaurant up top. So you can see here, you have the main pool, and then this is the Italian restaurant. You can be on the top level for the Italian restaurant, and the bottom level here is another restaurant option. Bless you. Here, this walkway it's a little interesting because you have to walk through the adults only part of that main pool to get to this walkway with a stroller. So we did bring our kids through the adult only. Kind of felt weird, but that's the way that it's made. They have these beautiful swings here. And as you saw a little earlier, there is the beach bar there as well with some lunchtime food. We did do their upgraded version of their Finest like privilege. And so that way we did get like this reserve area on the beach. Highly, highly suggest that like stroller wagon thing that I got. I'll link that for you guys. That was amazing, especially with 2 kids. But what was really great for kids with this reserved area on the beach was that they had a ton of sand toys that people had left or gifted them, and you're only allowed, as you can see them there, only allowed to use them if you're in that privileged area. So this is the other way to get to the beach on the other side. If you were to not go through the adults only section, as I mentioned, you're not going to be able to take a stroller there. And that's really why you have to go through that adults only section with the stroller. All in all, the beach is gorgeous. No seaweed at all. Kids were playing, but there was plenty of space where if you didn't want to be near kids, you didn't have to be. And then this is a pathway back to the swim up suites, which is where we stayed in. This is our swim up suite, and right beyond those cabanas is the main pool. I was really nervous about that location, that the main pool was going to be able to see into our swim up suite, and they really can't. It's actually quite private and very nice. This classical music has really hit a crescendo. My goodness. The swim up suite I loved with 2 little kids. As I mentioned earlier, the only thing that I would wish is that it had something to block off a toddler from running into it. Our daughter listens very well at the moment, and so that wasn't an issue for us. Well, we had to keep our eyes on her. She does do swim lessons. She does know to not walk in or go into the pool without an adult. But definitely something, if you have a rambunctious toddler or you really want to be able to, I don't know, not pay attention to them, this isn't going to be the room for you. But it was so nice to be able to go out here with my husband during nap time, or even just be able to take our toddler into the pool and easily out of the pool and let her go into the room if she needed to. Along the way, they have these cacti and they give you names of all the cacti, which I thought was really cute and informative. This is the baby pool area of the kids water park. So there is the babies, and then there is something for bigger kids. Over here is where they have a lot of kids club activities. As I mentioned, a lot of the kid club activities, you have to be 3 and over because they can't have a parent with them for some reason, and you can only leave your kids 3 and younger without a parent. There is an indoor area there. This I thought was so cool. I've never seen this before. So you'll watch these kids. They have like these little rock things that they climb up onto this, and then you jump up and down, and then they slide down and like bounce off of it. It honestly looked so fun. I was a little jealous that I was too embarrassed to try it out myself. It was also kind of chilly that day. So this is the bigger kid area. This slide is huge. I wish I had gotten somebody going down it because you really can't tell how big that slide is. But all in all, for older kids, I think it's great area. I do think, if I'm being completely honest, I think it's a gorgeous resort. I just don't think it's as baby friendly as it's hyped up to be.